Oh Lord. Yeah, brother, we back in the bitch. Oh, the long awaited return of the Young Chuck live stream thingy majig thing. Um, so it's been a while since I've streamed. I'm happy to be back. I've been thinking about doing it all week, and I've been energetic, I've been like, man, I really want to go stream, but then it's like bedtime. I'm like, shit, if I stream now, I'm gonna be up all night streaming. I'm not gonna get any dang sleep. But I took a nap earlier, and it's early enough to try and get a quick stream in. So we're back in the bitch, brother. And I'm like um, a machine. Once you start oiling me, then I start working smoothly. So keep oiling me up, and I'll keep streaming. Let's see. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm trying out, I'm using my other computer for this stream. Usually I use the MacBook. Today we're using the old PC, uh, in the interest of being politically correct. We're going to use my Asus PC. So I'm not sure if the sound is going to be as good. Maybe it'll be better. The picture quality is actually slightly better. So we love to see that. Look, mm, oops. RIP headphone users. Yeah, man, I'm looking a little sunken right now. I'm looking a little sunken in. So I gotta dig myself out of the sand and look unsunken, look lively and full of vigor. Yeah, man, I'm still out here in Thailand. I feel bad because I haven't been taking a lot of pictures. I haven't been doing a good job of documenting my travels. And I'm also feeling bad because I don't really do a whole lot of traveling. Do a whole lot of hanging out inside in the air conditioning. I do a lot of order food and wait for it to be delivered. Do a lot of jerking off. And I've been working a ton. They keep me busy over there. So I've been living kind of a boring life. But sometimes boring is good. I'm gonna start taking the time to heal the age-old wounds of life that were inflicted when I was younger and that I never bothered to fix. So we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna start. Maybe I'll, I don't know, start doing like a trauma vlog or something. Maybe I'll talk to you guys like you're my therapist. Just kidding. I'm not really gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that at all. It's not your responsibility. We're doing good. Everything is as it's supposed to be. Um, so what should I say that I haven't said already? Well, there's lots to say. Uh, First of all, you're beautiful and you have excellent features that anyone would be jealous of. Second of all, you're hot, smoking hot. And third of all, you're nice. Keep going. So that's what I wanted to say today. Yeah, man, it was trivia night over here in my neck of the woods. So I was getting down on some trivia, and sadly, my team we came in second place, but that's not as good as first place. So next week, I'm hoping to have a little better of a performance. My team name, we are the Latter-day Saints. So shouts out Mormonism. Um, Gotta give respect to my Mormon bros. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna give them. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I'm gonna give respect to my Mormon bros. 'Cause I don't really know that I guess if you're a good Mormon, I respect you. If you're a shitty Mormon, fuck you, and I don't respect you. And that has nothing to do with Mormonism. I could say the same about, if you're a good Buddhist person, shouts out to you. But if you're a shitty Buddhist, go fuck yourself. So we're gonna smoke this marijuana cigarette. I mean, we're gonna smoke this herbal tea. Um, we're gonna smoke this herbal tea cigarette with no marijuana. And we're smoking it for scientific and medical and documentary purposes. So I can't get demonetized or sued. How's my audio? Can you hear me okay? Am I uh am I loud enough? Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Microphone on the old Dell isn't as good as the old Macintosh laptop, so well I'm gonna watch it back. We're gonna keep an eye out for quality control issues. So give me 1 second, let me go turn off the air conditioning. I'll be right back. If you need to get yourself a drink, you can go do that. If you need to go take a poop, don't let me stop you. We're all in this crazy game called life together. So, I have a confession to make. I'm one of those guys that if I have to blow my nose, I'm gonna use the inside of my shirt. Um, Even if I'm within walking distance to a paper towel, to a Kleenex, to any sort of receptacle I could blow my nose into, 8 times out of 10, I'm just gonna go with a, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people might be disgusted by that. I don't really care. So what? You get a couple boogers on your chest, man. Big deal. You could fucking, if it's your thing, man, you could probably. I got a hairy ass chest, so sometimes I'll get like if I am blowing my nose in my shirt a lot, I'm gonna get some boogers on my chest. Maybe fucking 5 hours from then, I need a snack, man. You got some boogers in your chest hair already, ready to go, dude. So that's uh that's that. And I'm not saying that I do that. I'm just saying that if I wanted to do that, if I wanted to eat boogers out of my chest hair, I could do that. It's an option. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that, okay? But I could. And I might. And I might have. Even if I say I don't, I might. So this is the internet, man. You can never know what's true and what's false. So I'm so happy to see you guys again, man. It's been too long since I got on the old live stream bandwagon. And you know what, man? I got to bring the podcast back too. I got to start having guests on. And I wanted to be like the cool version uh, of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan with hair. Joe Rogan but tall. Joe Rogan but with swag. So if you want to be on the podcast, you're welcome. Uh, so tap in if that's something that you can see yourself doing. I support you. Um, and while we're on the topic of rehashing old things that need to be brought back, it's been about 6 dang months since I done a snack review, and it's just too long. I've certainly been snacking in the last 6 months, so it's not that I've not been snacking. I just haven't been uploading, man. Do a lot of doom scrolling, do a lot of jerking off, and that really, you can lose yourself in those sorts of activities. You don't realize because you're fucking edging and you're gooning and you're fucking doom scrolling through Instagram or YouTube or what have you, Google News. Then you look down and you notice 4.5 hours have passed, and you're like, shit, dude, I wanted to eat snacks and record myself. So yeah, man, I think I might maybe I'll get like a chastity cage or belt or something like that. Or um maybe if you get a vasectomy, if you get a vasectomy, can you still come? Or does it stop your ability to come? Or do you just not are you just not able to make babies? You just start shooting blanks. Because if I get a vasectomy and I can't come anymore, then there's no point in jerking off, and I'll save so much time. Chastity cage, man. If I knew where the key was, then I would just fucking unlock. I can't hold myself accountable. Uh, if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not a very disciplined person. So if I tell myself you can't do this, I'm gonna need to really make sure that I don't do that. I can't allow any wiggle room. So chastity belt, I'm gonna have to fucking throw away the key. I have to swallow the key or give it to someone that misplaces things often. Um, Doom scrolling, I don't know. I don't know how to stop. I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of my phone and then I perhaps I won't doom scroll, but you do, yeah, if you fucking cut out one thing of doom scrolling, then you doom scroll in another way. So maybe, I don't know, do you guys got any tips for how to avoid wasting time on the internet? Probably not. If you did, then you probably wouldn't be watching this stream, right? But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, man. Been watching One Piece. I've been on like a 3-year journey watching One Piece. We're finally at a new landmark, episode 800. I just watched episode 800 last night, or maybe 2 nights ago. And yeah, man, we're cooking with gas. We only got a couple, maybe three or 400 left to go. And ooh, it's good. I highly recommend One Piece. It's a good show with good characters, and you can watch it and you can go super. I like doing that. That's what Frankie does. He's a robot. Yeah, man. So I mentioned earlier I was at trivia night today, and the quiz master said that he's going to handle these couple quizzes these first few months, and then they're going to pass it along to a second quiz master, a third quiz master. We're going to have rotating quiz masters. I'm pretty excited for my time as a quiz master. I'm going to probably have several anime related questions, real nerdy ass questions. But there's some real old farts that play trivia too. So need to throw in a couple questions about like uh, Aretha Franklin and the Beatles and stuff to keep the old head satisfied. No disrespect to Aretha Franklin. Been on a big Aretha Franklin bender recently. Lots of Aretha Franklin, lots of Dolly Parton. Yeah, man, I didn't know that Dolly Parton was so fucking old, man. She's a goddamn dinosaur. She was releasing music in fucking 1903. Yeah, man, I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure too. Yeah, I seen my I was living with a friend of mine for a few years, and he was a huge JoJo's fan, so I've seen a good amount of the episodes. Um, I'm definitely familiar with the style, and I know it would be definitely worth the watch. Um, it's kind of scary, it's kind of unsettling. Uh, the tone shifts are very very severe in that show. 1 second it'll be very bright and colorful, and then the next minute it's the goddamn fucking horror movie. And I'm the type of fellow that's easily frightened. I don't really like watching horror movies unless I'm with other people, because then I can kind of like make fun of the movie and laugh about it rather than like worry about being murdered. So, but yeah, man, JoJo, I love it. I love the outfits. I like the style. So yeah, we'll get once One Piece is over, man. I'll have to give it a shot, for real. I've seen the first arcs many times. And then after that, I've just seen like bits and pieces from all the different Joes. So I've seen a bit of Jonathan, I've seen a little bit of Jotaro, seen a little bit of Joseph. Question number one for the quiz. Where's the One Piece? I don't know the answer to that question yet, so, but probably like inside your heart. Wait, no, I do know the answer to that question, technically. Well, I think if what I've seen is anything to go off of, the One Piece is located on the final island in the Grand Line, which is Raftel. So that, from my current understanding of where I'm at in the show, that is where the One Piece is located. So if you can say the island Raftel, I give you the point. Um, yeah. So it's good. I like watching anime. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. Yeah. And that's why I gotta stop doom scrolling because every moment that I spend doom scrolling is a moment that I could be spent getting closer to finding the One Piece. And I think, Baggy Chan, I think to your point, I think it was the friends we made along the way. But I think we realized that at the final island. Once the journey is over, we think, oh wow, the real treasure is all these friends that I've made. So I'm excited for that day. I'm excited for that day to happen. Um, what do you do when you can't let yourself be distracted? Like yesterday, I opened my computer and I was all getting hyped up to freestyle. I was gonna turn on some fucking beats and I was just gonna have fun freestyling for 20 minutes. But then I seen fucking a YouTube upload. Who's the guy from Hot Ones? Sean Evans? I've seen Sean Evans go on another show that I like, another web series called Last Meals, where famous people eat their last meals. And I'm like, oh shit, dude, like fucking Sean Evans and this other dude, Josh, are teaming up to make a fucking episode of this show that I like. What do you know, man? Of course I don't freestyle. Of course, instead I watched the 46-minute episode of Mythical Kitchen Last Meals where Sean Evans eats his last meal. And when it's over, it's like I should have been doing something else. I was glad to listen to them banter. The banter was fun, but it wasn't. If you ask me what I want to do, uh, I use cold turkey blocker for my Mac. That sounds pretty good. But I guess if you're someone that likes eating turkey, if you are a big turkey sandwich fan, then cold turkey blocker is probably the last thing you want to see. I'm more of a hot turkey blocker. Oh, wait, no, I'm a more of a hot turkey fan, so cold turkey blocker is okay for me. As long as it's not blocking the hot turkey, then we're good. Yeah, man, I really like that. I really like the fucking the Mythical Kitchen videos, especially the last meals. I would really like to have that job. I think it would be a very satisfying job, and I haven't given up hope of being on that show one day myself as a guest. So, you got to dream big. I want to main event WrestleMania. I want to be on Hot Ones and Last Meals. Definitely need that Nardwar interview. Um, so I got to get to work, man. I got to stay on the horse, brother. Yeah. And look at the wall behind me. Fucking, I've been slacking off, dude. It's the same paintings that have been there for the last 2 months. I gotta get in the damn studio and do some finger painting. And you know what? I'm gonna make excuses. I'm gonna make an excuse here. The reason I haven't been painting as much is because work doesn't let me paint my nails. And without painted nails, I just don't really feel like an artist. Oh, he's got boring fucking just normal ass nails. He's got normie nails. Uh, it's fucking, I look like a goddamn normie with these fucking stupid basic ass fingernails. When they're painted all different colors, you look down and you're like, I'm a damn artist, you know? You think I better get my damn paintbrush out. But they're forcing me into a normie existence. Um, Although I'm hoping that at the start of next term, I'll have already written all the lesson plans because I taught all that shit last year. So at the start of next term, in November, I'll have a lot more free time and maybe I can spend my time painting. Get back into the fucking, get back into the old painting studio. I seen some fucking footage the other day of like a nude painting thing, like, where people go to paint and there's like a nude model standing and you all have to fucking paint the naked guy or the naked lady. Fuck that, dude. Fuck all that shit. No, I don't want to like if you're just gonna hang out there naked, that's cool. Just stay there, don't move. But I seen the guy in what I was watching, he was fucking dancing around, he's fucking shaking his dong in people's face. It's like, you know, don't shake your dong in front of my face, man. I'm trying to paint and I feel like I'm being fucking assaulted. Uh, you have some dudes, and the worst part is he was bald. He was a fucking old, maybe 47-year-old bald dude waving his dong around. And they tried to they put a little pixels over his cock or whatever to make it so you couldn't see it so they could put it on Instagram. But the pixels didn't very good and he was fucking swinging side to side and it popped out. And it's like, I hate bald people, man. I hate bald people. The last thing I want to do is see some fucking old bald guy's dick on my Instagram. So I'm sorry, but it's not gonna see me there. I would press charges. Yeah, I would fucking I probably wouldn't do anything and it would probably be fun. And if I was nude modeling, I would probably be dancing around and shaking dick and stuff too. So I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what happens when you give a fellow like me a podcast. I just start saying whatever. I start saying all sorts of things I don't believe. But what I said about blowing my nose into my shirt, that is 100% absolutely true. And no regrets. No regrets. So, you can't be afraid of germs. Germs are literally everywhere. Uh, and the more germs that you have on yourself, the harder it is for other people to give their germs to you because you're already covered in your own germs. Um, so yeah, people have been telling me anytime I shake someone's hands, oftentimes when I shake someone's hands, don't want to say every time. Oftentimes when I shake someone's hand, they say, "Wow, you have the softest hands I've ever felt." And I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. I don't know what it is, but apparently I have soft hands, and that thrills me. Um, yeah, so I'm always fishing for handshakes or high fives. I'm always trying to give my germs to people. Because I want them to say, wow, you have nice hands. Your hands are so soft. And you know what I think it is? I think the germs give it an extra cushion, an extra padding. So my hands are ultra soft like a pillow. Um, So yeah, I got that nice germ coating. Or it could be I just could be a nice guy. I could be kind-hearted individual, kind-hearted, soft hands. And people are always saying, "Oh, you must have never worked a day in your life. You must fucking been born with a silver spoon in your mouth." I spent 11 years in the kitchen, 12 years. I was burning my hands. I was cutting my hands. I fucking sliced my fingers off. And then after that, I was a gardener. I was in the soil, getting all cut up, poison ivy, blisters. And I think at that point in my life, my hands were a little bit rougher. And someone said, "Oh, yeah, your hands are soft, but not as soft as this person's." And that's the first time I'd ever heard that. So I had to fucking quit that job immediately. If it's gonna make my hands a little bit rougher, no. I need to follow the high of being told, hey, bro, you got soft hands. Um, so yeah, man, I don't know how you guys feel about hand sanitizer. Me personally, not a fan. Not a fan. No surprise there, right? I like a nice bar of soap. I'm a big bar soap kind of guy. So miss me with that fucking hand sanitizer shit. If I want to kill all the germs, pour a little fucking vodka on my hands and suck it off. Get a little bit of a buzz going. Kill two birds with one stone. Get a little bit fucked up and kill the germs on your hands. You could also, I don't know, put them over a stove. Cook the germs off. Give it a nice little germ omelet, right? Uh, Fried germs. I'm worried that this is my last year of being skinny. Because I've been eating so much goddamn fried chicken. I would say I eat fried chicken 4 to 5 nights a week. And if I'm not eating fried chicken, then eating like fucking seven other dishes. Got the fried mackerel, fried catfish, fried fried rice with catfish, fried rice with mackerel. You know, a nice uh, a nice soup with perhaps shrimp in it. And I also probably drink 7 to 8 smoothies a week. So between the smoothies and the fried chicken, man, I'm worried about myself. And it doesn't help that I've also been more sedentary this year than I have been previously in my life. Do a whole lot of sitting down, a whole lot of lying down, and so I'm gonna need to burn. I'm gonna need to really get serious about hitting the gym because soon I'm gonna be like fucking 7 million bajillion pounds, and that just ain't right. I wish there was a way to like fucking that I could like hear music inside my brain all the time and listen to music by my favorite artists and still do other things that involve me to be an active listener, an active participant. Because so many times I'll be getting to work. I'll be sitting down at the desk. I'll say, what do I want to do? And so many things flood to my brain, so many activities. But really, what I really want to do is just smoke weed and listen to music. That's usually number one on the list of things that I would like doing. That's probably number one. Um, but fucking, you can't. If I want to make music, I can't. I can't smoke weed and listen to other people's music and make my own music at the same time. It just doesn't work like that. If I want to fucking podcast, I can't be listening to music because it fucking throws off the vibe. Although maybe we'll try and work out something with where I can listen to music and podcast at the same time. That bit might be nice. But then you worry, then you run into copyright issues and this, that, and the other. Um, so maybe I need to clone myself. Octopuses have, I think octopuses have 3 brains. 3 brains. So maybe if I was more like an octopus, I could do the things that I'm trying to do. It would probably be confusing living with 3 brains, though. Like, I wonder if they all have a separate conscience, or if they all have a separate soul, or whatever the fuck, or if it's all just one soul and 3 different brains. It was kind of fucking with me, man. You guys ever watch that documentary with the guy that went and swimming with octopuses every day? What's it called? Like My Octopus Teacher is what it's called. My Octopus Teacher. It's on Netflix. And this guy, during the pandemic, I think he got real into scuba diving or snorkeling or something and hanging out with these octopuses. And then it turned into every day he would go and visit with the octopuses, and then he became friends with them. They recognized him. And I was talking with my older brother about it, and he's like, "Yeah, man, that dude is totally fucking the octopuses." It's like, dude, come on, fucking, he's not fucking no octopuses. Don't try and turn this into some perverted fucking hentai bullshit. He's just a scientist who likes octopuses, and he's fucking out there adventuring. He's not fucking no octopus. So don't even put that garbage into people's heads. But yeah, recommended, man. If you like, if I recommend any sort of any sort of nature documentary is kind of my thing. Although I remember, maybe in the year was 2011, 2012, and nature documentaries were really, they were on one release called African Cats, and it was narrated by Samuel L. Jackson. So you can fucking assume if you got African Cats and Samuel L. Jackson, it's gonna be a banger of a movie. Um, I gotta say, well, me and my friends, as many high schoolers do, we snuck into the woods, smoked a big old fucking doink, big old doobie, took it to the face. We walked in the theater. We were so fucking high for this movie. And for the first 40 minutes, it was the greatest film I'd ever seen. Like, we were all on the edge of our seats, totally fucking gripped, hanging on every word Samuel L. Jackson was saying. And then when the high wore off, and we had seen sort of cats running around for 40 minutes, we were like, all right, fucking, this movie sucks. Let's get the hell out of here. And we left. We left halfway through. And I think that's the only time that I've ever left a movie theater um, before the movie ended. And it's funny because I was literally on the verge of tears earlier in the movie because the spectacle that I was witnessing was so beautiful. Fucking 45 minutes later, we're all over it. We're like, all right, fuck these cats. I'm on to watch fucking a dude fucking octopus. On to the next thing. And I've seen some bad movies in theaters. Um, that was the only one I left for. If I was by myself, I probably wouldn't have left. I probably would have stayed it out. I paid money for it. I'm gonna see it. But if my friends are leaving, I'm not gonna get fucking left behind. If all my friends are jumping off a bridge, dude, I'm doing a goddamn front flip off the bridge. Unless there's no water beneath, unless it's just a bridge and there are a bunch of spikes at the end of the bridge. Um, ah, Although if I seen all my friends jump into a fucking off a bridge into a fucking thing of spikes, I might want to jump down there too and try and avoid the spikes and see if I can save any of my friends. Because I don't want them fucking dying on no goddamn spike. The dark places that the human mind goes to, man. Fucking what what a terrifying show. But yeah, man, yeah, fucking yeah, bro. So I'm gonna do now what I said I was gonna do 26 minutes ago and smoke this herbal tea cigarette. No marijuana, of course, because drugs are cringe. Smoking tea leaves is epic. My favorite drug, Tylenol. That's cap. I'm capping. Really not a Tylenol guy. Any over-the-counter pill, Advil, Aleve, Tylenol, I'm not ever gonna take. Oh, yeah, you need a Tylenol? Oh, well, I think you're a bitch. And someone's like, hey, Dan, do you need an Aleve? I say, no, because I'm not a fucking pussy. No pain, no gain. Uh, so sorry. Sorry for fans of over-the-counter medicine. Maybe I would fuck around with get freaky on some laxatives one day. That could be fun. You know, lose a couple kilograms, just fucking flush it all out. So, yeah, man, maybe some of those over the counters I'd go for. Uh, What are some other medicines that might be fun to try? This is what do you call it? Like whiteout stuff that, when you make a mistake and you don't have an eraser, you just use whiteout, but some of those pretty good. In Thailand they got these things, here I'll bring them, I'll fish them out here. They're like these smelling salts, and they're very, very popular. Fucking even my students will have these in class, and they'll be doing their homework and just bust out a little. Oh, yeah. Woo! I don't know. Ooh. Oh, fuck. I don't know the shelf life on these things. How frequently you need to buy new ones, or how many sniffs each container has. So if you know any information about these nice sniffy salts, and tell me how frequently I should be replacing my sniffy salts or how many sniffs I got, let me know. I need some counsel. Got my chicken on the cover. Um, yeah. I was gonna say something and then I forgot entirely what it was. Ah, nuts. Probably related to smelling salts or something of that nature. Oh, yeah, I remember what it was. Fucking yesterday, as I'm leaving work, I notice a couple ants are trying to make their way into my private office. They're crawling through the window, going down the side of the wall. There's maybe 10, 15 ants, big ants, real big ants. And so I say, all right, I'm gonna keep my eyes on you fellas. I know your game. I know what you're gonna try and do. Come to work this morning, head into the private office, look at the spot where the ants were yesterday. A bajillion ants today. Fucking ants everywhere. Oh, fucking all up and down the wall. When I actually walked in before I even got to my private office, I seen ants scurrying along the floor in the hallway, and I thought, I'll bet these sons of bitches came right from my private office. Sure enough, I tracked, where they're walking from. Oh, through my door, through my door, through my door. It's my private office, not your private office. Private office means that it's mine, and I demand my right to privacy in that office. So normally I'm really not about killing animals, but when you're dealing with ant infestations, you gotta hit them with the right spray. You gotta do a little spray. And it didn't bring me joy to do that, but it did bring me peace of mind knowing that I'm not gonna be eaten by ants, or that ants aren't gonna fucking overrun the entire school and it'll be blamed on me because they broke in from my private office. So yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Um, got some ramen from the 7-Eleven earlier. Excited to eat my ramen. Uh, yeah, I was gonna get a smoothie tonight. Gonna get a smoothie tonight. Trivia took a little bit too long though, and I couldn't make a decision quick enough on what type of smoothie I wanted. And okay, so here's the real tragedy of my situation. Food delivery is so cheap. It costs basically the same as just going out to eat here, and going out to eat here costs basically nothing as well. You can get a meal for $2, $3, easy. Smoothies are also very cheap and very delicious. Smoothies are also probably $1. Um, but not enough restaurants in my area offer food that you can eat for dinner and smoothies. A couple do, maybe 5 or 6 restaurants offer a nice variety of smoothies, but also food to eat. But it's gotten to the point where I have a hard time eating dinner or making an order if there is no smoothie involved. If I'm not getting a fucking smoothie, then what the fuck is the point? I'd rather just go hungry. It's that is how badly my smoothie obsession has gotten. So what ends up happening is I just order from the same fucking 6 restaurants that what can give me a smoothie instead of going to one of the other hundreds of options that are nearby. So I've been trying to break that habit. I'm trying to go easy on the smoothie thing. Maybe what I'll start doing is on Friday, maybe I'll order 7 smoothies on Friday and I'll get 7 smoothies delivered. And then Friday night, I can have 2 smoothies. Saturday night, I can have a smoothie and a half. Sunday night, I can have another smoothie. I don't really know the shelf life on smoothies in the fridge, but I would say at least you got 48 hours that you could reasonably enjoy a smoothie. Mm. And then that way I don't have to worry about making an order at a restaurant specifically with smoothies. I can get my smoothies from the smoothie place and my food from the food places. But my concern with that is that if I order 7 smoothies on a Friday, the likelihood that I drink at least 4 of them that night is astronomically high. Uh, because I don't know if you guys have ever had smoothies before, but it's not really the type of beverage that you take a one sip from and then think, okay, I've had enough, I can put it away for several hours. A smoothie is the type of beverage that I'm like, I'm gonna fucking finish this in 45 seconds. And then I'm gonna want another smoothie on top of that. So that's how it's been going. Um, but the other conundrum is that Thailand loves single-use plastic more than any other place I've been in my life. You get so much fucking plastic for the smallest orders. So when they give you your smoothie, obviously it comes in a plastic cup with a straw, with a lid. So plastic, plastic, plastic. But they also put it in a plastic bag so as to not spill it or maybe make it easier for the delivery drivers to carry it or to give it to you. So you got plastic, 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 plastic. And then they also put some tape over the fucking straw hole, more plastic. And, maybe you got food with it, so you got a plastic container for the food, and then they give you a plastic fork and a plastic knife. So I feel like I have single-handedly caused uh, a great deal of pollution in the world. In my less than 1 year here, I've uh, probably quadrupled or quintupled my plastic use, which does not feel good. As someone that cares for the environment and has has candidly in the past on numerous albums and songs spoken against the evils of plastic waste, I feel like a damn sellout for using so much plastic and being such a lazy bitch and not being able to go to the smoothie store myself and just getting it delivered. But then I tell myself, well, it's probably too late. We're probably already fucked. So I can't spend the last years on Earth worrying about what I'm doing, because I'll worry myself sick. I'll worry myself into a freaking hole. So I'm just gonna have fun and drink as many goddamn smoothies as I need to. Which is maybe not a healthy attitude. Maybe that's a little bit of a defeatist attitude. But in my mind, if if I'm happy, if I'm drinking smoothies, then I'm happy. If I'm happy, then I'm gonna create happy music. And if I make happy music, then that makes happy listeners. And happy listeners like to tell their friends what makes them happy. And then maybe I'll get more money, and then I can afford to make changes to the world that need to be changed. And I can say, we're now making plastic illegal. If you want another Young Chuck mixtape, we have to make plastic illegal. And then they'll be like, oh, we need another Young Chuck mixtape. The last one was such a banger that we need a fucking another mixtape, so we better get rid of plastic. And then everyone will start drinking smoothies out of fucking stone cups or glass or ceramic. And then we'll be free from the plastic shackles that have imprisoned us all for the last 100 years. Uri, Uri, Uri. Shouts out to Titus O'Neil. That's I had to hit him with a fucking gator bark. Okay, I need to stop fucking rambling and spark this fucking thing up. It's getting a little hot, so I might need to make an adventure over there and turn the air conditioning on back on again. Uh, I think I'm due for a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts again. I just added fucking the soundtrack, the Kingdom Hearts 1 soundtrack to my uh to one of my Spotify playlists. I was listening to some of the songs on it. Oh, fucking right in the nostalgia bones, man. It just fucking hits me right here. But I think that's like Dearly Beloved or Kyrie or something like that. Um, yeah, man, it's good stuff. So I need to play through it. Um, Imagine ceramic pizza box. I could imagine that. I could imagine that, and I imagine it looking pretty dang neat. I've been on a real pizza bender recently too. For my first several months I was here, didn't eat any pizza. Fucking no pizza to be had. And then I found this spot that actually has pretty good pizza. You know, if I'm a Chicagoan, I'm fucking serious about my pizza. You know, I ain't gonna be eating no fucking slop. I ain't gonna be eating no trash. So I found a nice pizza spot, and I've been eating a lot of pizza, and I've been very happy about it. Not to brag or anything, but I can get a large pizza delivered right to my front door for $6, and that is the price of pizza and the price of delivery with a tip. Large pizza, $6, maybe 5.75. Uh, so if I can get a pizza for $5, I'm gonna get a fucking pizza for $5, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. The nice thing about pizza boxes is, well, I actually don't know what I'm talking about at all. So correct me if I'm wrong, but cardboard seems less damaging for the environment than plastic, because I can imagine that cardboard breaks down over time. So cardboard pizza boxes, they can stay for a little bit. They're gonna have to go. I would prefer a ceramic pizza box. I guess the bad thing with the ceramic pizza box is if you drop the pizza box, it's gonna fucking break, and then you're gonna get ceramic pieces in your pizza, and that won't be good. You know, you'll have to fucking spend 25 minutes separating the ceramic and the pizza. The ceramic's gonna be blending in with the cheese. You're gonna be eating fucking broken ceramic. You're gonna be shitting out blood. It's gonna be a mess. But the cardboard, if you drop that, no, it doesn't break. It's unbreakable. You can bend it, but if you drop the pizza, your pizza's gonna be fine inside. It might be a little shaken up. Maybe some of the sausages and the pepperonis fell off. Maybe, maybe a piece broke. The cheese is getting slippery. I don't know. Um, but I gotta think that's why they use cardboard for pizza boxes. In case you drop it, you don't get ceramic or glass in your pizza. Nothing would be worse than getting a fresh pizza delivered and then dropping it and it being unedible. Again, this is herbal tea. There is no illegal substances inside this cigarette. And I'm smoking herbal tea for scientific and research purposes only. Any smoke you see is CGI gun smoke. It's not real. This is all CGI. It's a prop. What do you think Carrot Top is doing right now? Is Carrot Top still like a famous person? Do people know who Carrot Top is? I'm not even sure that I know who Carrot Top is. He's a ginger. Um, yeah, what's up? What's up with gingers, man? What's their deal? Do we fuck with gingers? I'm behind on the meta, so I don't know if gingers are people we support or if we like gingers don't have souls. No, I'll tell you what I think. I love gingers. You know who Ron Weasley is? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a ginger. Rupert Grint. That's a fucking ridiculous name. Rupert Grint. There is no way that that's his birth name. That's fucking like Lemony Snicket. Rupert Grint. The most British fucking thing that I've ever heard. No, I don't trust like that. What did I used to do on my old streams back in the day when I was streaming like a year ago? What was I doing? I remembered I showed my feet a lot. I did a lot of showing my feet, and I might still do that on this episode. We had a couple shaving episodes. I think we had a gaming episode, but I have no fucking clue what I used to talk about. Um, really, I'm not so sure how to be engaging. I'm not so sure how to make engaging content. I can only ramble schizophrenically at the camera. CGI Gunsmoke. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I'm due for a haircut. Uh, I think lots of my higher ups, lots of my seniors at work are maybe getting a little perturbed by my long hair. It's generally short hair is preferred in this part of the world, I think. And I've been meaning, oh God, I've been meaning to get my hair cut for the last month and a half, but I'm balding so badly. I'm going so bald that I'm scared to get my next haircut because it's gonna show my how horrible my hairline is. And I don't want to. I'm okay with other people seeing it, they're gonna see it eventually. I don't want to see it. I don't want to fucking. I don't. I'm worried about myself. So fuck, man. We're gonna have to fucking get the goddamn haircut soon. What's setting it over the edge is we got all these foreign ministers visiting our school. ASEAN, the fucking they're a group. They're like NATO, but with Asian countries. They're coming to visit the school. A bunch of ministers from those countries are coming to visit the school. So we're gonna have a bunch of bigwigs marching around, and I know they're gonna take one look at me and say, "This man's hair is too long. It's too ratty. He looks like he just crawled out of the dang sewer. Give him the axe." And I'll say, "But no, I'm a valued member of this staff. I have my own private office. You can't do this to me, sir." And they'll say, "No, no, no, no. We're foreign ministers. We condemn you straight to hell. Your ass is grass. Get out of here." Fucking bullshit, bro. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to get hair for it. So bald. And it wouldn't be bad if I had. Oh, that's a good idea. Shave it off to embrace egg music. So here's the dilemma. Here's a part of the dilemma. Uh, in addition to having a very oddly shaped head, uh, and just a big head, I got a large forehead and a large cranium. People would see my shaved head and they'd be like, "Damn, dude, I look like fucking, I'm like the white Kai Cenat, basically." Um, But in addition to having a large and oddly shaped head, I also have lots of very large moles, large and unsightly moles on the top of my head, really all over my body. I'm a very moly kind of guy. But many of my largest moles are on the top of my head, and I just don't want to be a fucking bald, moly guy, you know? So I think it's maybe about $500 or $600 for a hair transplant out here. We might have to fucking get it done. Although I do like your idea to shave it off to embrace egg music. I could be like the egg-shaped guy. I'm like Mr. Egg. But my head is not egg shaped. It's like shaped like a fucking it's it's like if like the Iron Giant stepped on a bowling ball. I'm that bowling ball. My head's like a kind of like a sunken in bowling ball. Uh, so it's not egg shaped. So I wouldn't be embracing egg music. I'd be looking like a bald guy. Just some old bald guy, some 30-year-old bald bitch. But if I shave it, then I could start wearing wigs, and wearing wigs is something that I'm definitely could definitely see myself doing. So if we can't afford the hair transplant, man, if it doesn't work out, maybe we'll shave it and start rocking with the wigs. Hey, who knows? Maybe during this upcoming haircut that I just fucking hype myself up for getting, we can do it. I can get my haircut. I'm not bald. I got it. It'll be fine. When I get that haircut, then my hair will be shorter and maybe I can start experimenting with wigs, get my style down. Or maybe I'll just be like to the barber, I'll say, you know what? We're fucking going in, man. Shave the bitch. And we'll fucking, all my moles will be exposed, or more of my moles will be exposed. And I'll be like, hey, man, I'm a bald guy now. I'm shaved. They call me shaved head Chuck. I actually but I got a buzz cut my senior year of high school. Before that, it was super long, like the longest it's ever been, like down to fucking here or whatever. I was rocking the femboy twink energy before it was a thing. Before I knew that it was a thing even. Um, but then I was like, fuck all this noise, man. We're shaving it. And I remember one of my friends the next day, he saw it and he was like, I don't like it. I really don't like it. But fuck him, dude. He's a bad friend if he's telling me he doesn't like my haircut. If it's gonna affect how he views me as a person, maybe he's not my friend after all. A true friend will be like, yeah, maybe it looks like shit, but you're still cool. You know. I I remember, shouts out to my bro Sean, dude, because I have also, in addition to moles on the top of my head, I have a big mole right behind my ear right here. I don't know if you can see it right now. Anyways, large mole that I was always very self-conscious about. And that was the one thing I was scared about when I shaved my head then, because I didn't notice how badly my hairline was going to recede. Uh, he was like, "For what mole, dude? I don't know what you're talking about." Even though it was probably very obvious. So, shouts out to him. I felt like that scene in Austin Powers where Austin's talking to the guy with the mole. He's like, "What mole?" Yeah, man, I feel like every live stream and every podcast is just exactly the same. I just at some point I just end up talking about being bald and then go on a 10-minute bald tangent. So that's like a recurring thread for sure. Uh in in all my media. Yeah. Oh shit. It's so fuck, man. I knew this would happen. It's 12:21 a.m. over in Thailand, so almost midnight 30. I took a 2-hour nap earlier. I maybe even 3-hour nap. So I don't need to go to bed, right? And to be quite honest with you, 12:20 is, if anything, it's early for me. Um, that said, I've been trying to get in the habit of going to bed at like 9 or 10 so I can wake up early and start going to the gym. So I think, but I also want to keep streaming. So this is the conundrum here. So maybe we'll stream for another 10 or 15 minutes and then I'll log off and I'll decompress and I'll listen to some fucking Aretha Franklin and I'll listen to some fucking Dolly Parton and then I'll go to bed maybe at 1, try and rest my weary head at 1. And then I can wake up early tomorrow and go to the gym, perhaps, although it likely won't happen. And I can also stream for longer too. So I think that's what'll happen. Um, yeah, man, I fucking I need to bring the podcast back. I got some guests lined up, but it's hard with the time difference sometimes to get things synchronized. And more people, to be quite honest with you, most people are busier than I am. I might say I'm busy, and I'm a tiny bit busy. You know, I do have a job, so I have to be at a place for several hours, 5 days a week. Um, but you know, when I'm home from work, I spend a lot of time being lazy. So I would say if I was ranking adjectives that I would use to describe myself, I would say lazy before busy. It's true that I'm a little bit busy, but more than that, I'm just lazy. So yeah, maybe I'll make like an adjective spreadsheet. Like maybe I'll make like a character stat sheet and try and rank myself. Although I feel like I'd be biased and just max out all the stats that I want maxed out on. And so maybe I'll have to create a persona. Maybe we'll just spend one day making Dungeons and Dragons characters on stream. Um, I had a lot of stuff earlier in the week when I was getting all hyped up to stream. I was like, man, I fucking need to go live right now and start yapping. But of course, I forgot everything that I was gonna say as soon as I started streaming and just went in nothing, went in raw dogging. So we're gonna have to do some fucking. We're gonna have to. Maybe I'll start taking things seriously. When I came in second place in trivia tonight, the guy that beat me said, "It was a good try, but you're gonna have to really fucking play like you mean it if you want to win." I thought, shit, fucking, hey man. Well, I'll get you next week, brother. You know, watch what you say, dude. You're gonna awaken the beast. I'm gonna start training. They'll be like, I'll turn into Andrew Tate. Except maybe not like a misogynist creep, idiot. Maybe I'll be like oh, fucking Andrew Tate's bald too. See, that's the common thread with all these troublemakers, man. Joe Rogan, bald. Andrew Tate, bald. You know what I'm saying? All these fucking that's they get oh, so here's what it is. They got too much testosterone. That's why they're bald. Right? Too much testosterone made all their hair go away. So they just have all these manly ass takes. You know, Joe Rogan's eating fucking elk meat. Andrew Tate's being himself. Dana White, he's another bald guy. He's trouble too. Uh, Pitbull, he's Mr. Worldwide. And I don't know if there's anything bad to say about Pitbull. I don't really know anything about Pitbull's personal life. I just know he sings a song, Dale, 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 Dale. Yeah, I'm a big Pitbull guy. Um, Unless he's not a good person, then fuck Pitbull, dude. Pitbull sucks. What are you serious? So yeah, I'm a fair weather fan for sure. No hate, dude. I'll admit. Yeah. It would be sweet to have perfect vision. I'm always jealous of people that have perfect vision. I'm so blind without my glasses, I can't see shit. But sometimes I like wearing them because I got real almond eyes, you know, real almond eyed son of a bitch. And with the glasses, uh, they're magnifying. So instead of almond eyes, I got walnut eyes. Uh, when I'm wearing the glasses. But sometimes I sort of look like a raccoon. You know, if the lighting were a little different, you'd be able to tell. Maybe you can tell. I got big ass fucking white tan lines around my eyes because I wear glasses and when I'm outside, and I guess it doesn't get this part of my face tan because of like refractions or something like that. So yeah, man, I need to start not wearing glasses so I tan lines, dude. Fuck all that. So maybe I'll start getting some sunshine. I need a place where I can loiter outside without any clothes. But that's the thing about Thailand, man. You never know what's fucking lurking around the corner. You could find I right now I don't even know of any spots I could do that. But suppose I did find a spot, maybe I'll be doing that and fucking one day a scorpion rolls through and fucking bites me on the pee hole, dude. That could happen. It's a fucking I seen scorpions around. And I'm not trying to get bit. They got deadly scorpions that can fucking kill you. I could be trying to sunbathe and getting uh, I was gonna say West Nile virus, but that's an American disease. My granny got West Nile virus once. Fucking God rest her soul. She didn't die from West Nile virus. Uh, I actually think my dad killed her, to be honest with you. If we're gonna go deep down the conspiracy bandwagon. But yeah, man, she had West Nile virus. No, what I was gonna say is malaria, though. Fucking, I could get malaria, and that would be bad. So mosquitoes, man, they're the deadliest animal in the world. That's backed up by data. And then I think humans are next. Or maybe humans are number. Mosquitoes are very deadly. They be killing a lot of people. I don't know what the ranking of the hippo is. Maybe we'll do some research. I guess I could have been maybe doing a more interactive stream. I have all these powers that I don't fully understand when I'm using these all these applications and such. But I'm blind, so I can't fucking see shit, and I need to put my glasses back on. Fuck my almond eyes. Okay, so um, what I'm trying to do is not complicated, but it's more work than I want to do right now. And actually, I'm struggling with something right now. I got this pop up. Oh, there we go. I was fucking going through it for a second. I was sweating bullets. I couldn't see shit. So always keeping it professional. $1.50 over on the show. Um. So what's new? What should we talk about? Oops. Yeah, man, I agree. It's fucking wow. What a show. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I did ketamine for the first time a few weeks ago. That was fun. That was definitely enjoyable. Uh, did, never realized it's not something that I ever wanted to do or thought I was gonna do. But my bro wanted to do it with me, and he's my bro, so I had to oblige. Yeah, dude, 3-day ketamine bender. It was fun. Definitely fun. Felt like Elon Musk for sure. I was thinking of rocket ships and such. He's got hair. Maybe it's a wig. Maybe he's wearing a toupee or something. Maybe he's bald as well. But I feel like he's kind of in that, like right now, at least he's definitely kind of in that fucking Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan type sphere. Um, but he's got hair, unlike the rest of those people. Booyakasha. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't got anything to say. I don't got anything to add, and I don't want to ramble at you. Well, it pains me to say this, but for tonight, I think this is goodbye. Well, perhaps depending on where you're watching for this morning or for this evening, this is sayonara. But I'll be back shortly. Not shortly as in within the next 12 hours, but mayhaps hopefully within the next 24 to 36 hours, we can do a little stream shenanigans. Keep me on the straight and narrow. Um, yeah, so shouts out. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Wait, I guess just as per Young Chuck live streamed tradition, I'll throw my feet up on camera. I wanted to make sure that they were like clean and not totally unsightly. This is one foot. Maybe my toes are a little dirty. And this is my other foot. And this uh-oh. This is both feet together at the same time. Thanks for coming. Bye bye. See you later.